In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to join a piece of knitting in the round and how to join in a new colour knitting in the round. So I've cast on my stitches. This is a very short circular needle. You need to choose the correct length needle for your project, making sure that the length of the needle is shorter than the circumference of your stitches. I've cast on my stitches. I've left the yarn here attached. The first thing I've got to do is to make sure that my working yarn is on the right hand side. I've also got to check that my stitches are not twisted. So ensuring that they are not twisted and sitting straight on the needle as you bring the tips of the needles together. I'm going to join the round by knitting into the very first stitch, which is actually the first one that I cast on. Okay, it might be a bit tight to get your needle in, but you get your needle into it, okay, like so. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simply wrap the tail of the yarn over the working yarn as I knit that first stitch. Okay, now keep everything as tight as you can at this point. I'm going to pull on this yarn, pull on the tail, and then proceed to knit the second stitch. And then I'm going to wrap the tail over the working yarn again and pull firmly. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap it over once more at the back, like so, and there's your join. Now when you knit round back to the beginning of the round, you'll just have to probably tug on the tail here just to make sure that gap is closed up, because it may want to open up a little bit. What you can do at this point is, if you've got a clip marker like this that you can open up, you can slip this onto the needle like so to mark the beginning of your round. But if you want to replace it with a prettier or a bit nicer stitch marker, you can do so when you reach that marker at the end of this round. Clip markers are useful though, because you can unclip them and move them. So now I'm coming to the end of the first round. So I'm going to be coming soon to I'm working on the last stitch here. Here we go. Okay. Then you'll need to slip your marker onto the other needle so the marker is in the same position, marking the beginning of the round. And then you simply continue to knit or purl, depending on what the stitch pattern is. You can see the join there is neat, but I'm just going to give a little pull on the tail there just to make sure that the join is extra neat there, and you can see it's almost a flawless finish there to the edge of the fabric where the join is. So if I want to join in a new colour at the beginning of the next round, if the first stitch of the new round is just in knit, then I will join in the new yarn a few stitches before the end of the round. So I'll do that just by first of all laying the new colour over the top of the needle, like I do when I join in intarsia knitting. As I go to knit, it just traps in the yarn there, okay, quite loosely, but it's enough to hold it. Then using the Fair Isle technique, I will weave that yarn across 4 stitches, slip my marker, and then my new yarn is ready to use. And all I do is, when I come to the next round, if I'm still using, for example, the pink yarn, I'll just wrap the colour that's still waiting there over the top of the working yarn, just to carry it up the back of the work. If the last few stitches of the previous round were purled right up to the beginning of the round, it means I've got my yarn at the front. So I can't join in a few stitches before. I need to join in the new colour on the first stitch of the new round. So I take the yarn to the back because the next stitch is going to be a knit where I'm joining in. I slip the marker, and then what I've got to do here, slightly different to what I've just showed you, I need to wrap the working colour over the top of the new colour, just twisting it really over the new colour, so that as I go to knit there, the yarns are just held quite nicely at the back. If I pull firmly though, this end's going to become loose, so to secure it, I'm going to do a Fair Isle weave across a few stitches with the tail of pink, the new yarn, putting that quite firmly, putting firmly on the old colour, firmly on the new colour, and weaving that across 4 to 6 stitches is sufficient to stop that from coming loose.